Hey there, yogis and spiritual seekers, people that want to learn how to meditate better or more often, figure out how in the heck to do it. My name is Crystal Gray. I'm the creator of the Yoga Goddess Academy, and I lead online free yoga classes on Zoom, as well as retreats and yoga teacher trainings online and in person. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about meditation. Through my experience, I get a lot of people telling me that they want to incorporate meditation into their daily practice, but they have no idea how. And I really feel like people make it so much harder than it has to be. So today I'll give you a few tips to help you with your meditation practice and also demystify it a little bit. So number one, stop making it such a big deal. It doesn't have to be so hard. So really you're overthinking it. People are overthinking meditation. Like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Just don't make it such a big deal. Okay. We'll get to why in a minute. Number two, you don't have to clear your mind. So a lot of people tell me that, oh, I just can't meditate because I can't clear my mind. Well, we're not really trying to clear our mind. If our minds were clear, then we'd probably be dead. Okay. So our minds, they're constantly in motion. It would be really hard to make our minds completely clear. All right. And I'll tell you instead what we're going to do. Number three, set the bar low. Don't say, okay, every day I'm going to get to my yoga mat or my meditation cushion and I'm going to meditate for an hour a day or 30 minutes a day or even 20 minutes a day. If you've never meditated before, 20 minutes might be a little bit too much. I started meditating seriously probably about 4 years ago. And I did it every single day, but I only did it for 10 minutes. So I did it for 10 to 12 minutes, probably for 2 years straight. And then I started finally doing it for like 15 minutes. And now I'm doing it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. A lot of times I do it for 15 minutes twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. Sometimes I need a little reset in the afternoon and I'll do it then. But that took me a long time to get to. So don't stress out about it, because if we set the bar high and we say, okay, well, we have to meditate for 20 minutes every day and you're a beginner and you haven't seen the benefits yet, it's going to be really challenging to make yourself go and sit and do that. And then you're just so much more likely to skip it. So if you say, okay, I'm only going to do 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, if that seems more manageable to you, set a time that you will actually do. Okay. And then that'll actually help you to get to your meditation cushion and do it. Do you need a meditation cushion to meditate? No. It's just more comfortable, but you can either do it seated on the ground or you can cross-legged or you can sit in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. That would be fine too. You just want to try to have a straight spine. So we'll get into those in one moment. But number four, there's no such thing as doing it wrong. So as long as you are relaxing and just taking that time out for you, you don't have to stress about it so much if you're doing it right or wrong. Okay. You're fine. You're doing it fine. And number five, trust yourself and do what feels right. So there's a lot of different ways that we can meditate. Okay. And I'll get into some of those. So to meditate, what you want to do is you want to find a comfortable seat. Like I said, it could be either on a chair or a couch with your legs uncrossed with the feet on the floor, or seated on the ground or on a meditation cushion with your legs crossed. What you want to make sure is that your tailbone isn't tucking under. If your tailbone's tucking under, then your back will start to round. So that's why it might be nicer to prop yourself up on a yoga bolster or a meditation cushion. I'll show you what mine looks like. It doesn't have to be fancy like this. This is my job. So I spend some money on getting beautiful things that will inspire me to get to my meditation cushion to do it more often. But you don't have to have any sort of fancy things in order to get going with meditation. Okay, so then after that, you want to have your spine nice and straight. And if your pelvis is neutral, where the front hip bones or even to the back hip bones, your spine should be able to be nicely straight, okay, fairly straight. Again, if your tailbone's tucked under, it'll make your back round. So just bring your pelvis into neutral so that your spine can be tall. And then have your chin parallel to the ground. So we're not going like this. You can reach the back of the crown of the head up towards the sky and just relax the shoulders. And then you can have your palms either opened or closed on the knees. There's other things you can do, which are called mudras with your hands, but don't worry about that now. In general, I like to have my hands open if I'm feeling like I need to like release or let go, or if I'm really feeling like I need, source or my angels or spirit guides or like love from the universe, I'll have my palms open. So that's more of like a receiving mode or releasing. Now, if I feel like I need to be more grounded, if I'm kind of frazzled and stressed out or anxious, then I'll have my palms turned over on my knees just to signify a little bit more of a grounding energy. So again, that's just something that I figured out intuitively. So if the opposite seems right for you, then do the opposite. There's no right or wrong. Okay. And then after that, instead of trying to clear your mind, what we're actually trying to do is have one pointed focus. So we're just trying to focus on one thing. So this could be many things. This could be a chant. This could be breathing. This could be focusing on one of the chakras, maybe focusing on a different color. If you're focusing on the root chakra, if you want to focus on being grounded and, feeling secure and stable, you could focus on the root chakra and visualize the color red. But if you have no idea what the chakras are, then don't stress about it. Don't do that. Just do something that makes sense for you. If you are, if you want to focus on letting love from God come to you. If you're a Christian, just see whatever your faith is, just bring that into your practice. So I really love the idea that praying is talking to God, okay? And meditating is listening. So I think it's important to have both. So we really want to quiet the mind. We're not emptying it so that, whatever can come in. We're not emptying the mind. You want to focus on one thing. So how I usually begin is by slowing down the breath. And we slow down the breath just so we can start to get in tune. We can start to get into the present moment. We can start to kind of step away from everything that's already happened during the day. Okay. So then you start to focus on the breath. Your heart rate starts to slow down a little bit and you start to calm down. Okay. I really like to do, it's called the V-Samavriti breath. So it's unequal breathing and you inhale as far as you could go comfortably and you let your exhales be 1, 2, or 3 counts longer. So when the exhales are longer, it'll start to activate the parasympathetic state a little bit more. Okay. So usually for me, that's always, I need to kind of calm down. Usually I don't need to ever use meditation to get kind of more hyped up. So I'm always using it to calm down, relax, get centered, get grounded, and feel like I'm in the present moment, get connected to my intuition, get into alignment with my inner being. So those are some of the reasons why I use meditation. And then after that, after you've calmed down with the breath, you can choose to continue focusing on the breath. That would be a great thing to focus on. And maybe you're just counting. Maybe you're just kind of counting in and counting out, or better yet, you're just focusing on the sensation as your ribs expand in every direction and as they soften, let your outer body soften as you exhale. So just kind of focusing on what's happening with your body, making sure you are inhaling deeply and then exhaling completely a couple counts longer than the inhale. Okay. And then if you kind of get that down and you want to focus on something else, then you could start to focus on, you could do an affirmation or a mantra. A mantra could be, an affirmation would be more, in English. Usually I would say an affirmation is like, I am open to healing and getting grounded, or I am open to healing. I am open to communication with my spirit guides, or I am grounded, I am relaxed, something like that. So you're kind of setting the tone for your meditation and for whatever you want to happen during your meditation practice. And a mantra would be something more like Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So that is invoking Ganesh, and Ganesh is the deity of the root chakra. So if you're really focusing on getting grounded and you want to balance the root chakra, that might be a good mantra for you to do. You can focus on whatever you want. If you want to focus on the heart chakra, if you feel like you need to balance the heart chakra, focus on the color green. And you can always Google these things. You don't just have to know what they are. It's okay that you don't know. Even as a yoga teacher, I still Google things sometimes because I want to get different perspectives. So just Google it, look it up, see what the different colors of the chakras are, or maybe look and see where the different imbalances are. If you feel like you're anxious a lot, look and see what that might correlate to, which chakra, and then maybe you want to focus on that chakra during your meditation. All right. So I'll lead you through just a very short, simple meditation so that you can see what it feels like. So as you're sitting in your cross-legged position, or you're sitting up on your chair with your legs uncrossed, feet flat on the floor, bring your pelvis into neutral. So I'm using my hands here to mirror my pelvis. You want the front hip bones even, level with the back hip bones. Let your spine lengthen, reach your chest or your rib cage actually away from the pelvis. So you're lifting not only the front of the body, but the back of the body as well to really lengthen the spine. Now let the shoulders relax, chins parallel to the ground, reach the back of the crown of the head up towards the sky, and let's have the palms closed onto the knees. Take a couple cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to begin. One more. Just letting go of anything that's attached itself to you during your day, anything that's making you feel heavy, anxious, let it go. Then, if it feels okay, start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. So, if your nose is plugged up, just blow your nose, do what you need to do. If you need to breathe some other way, that's fine. But if possible, breathe in and out through the nose. In and out. Start to draw the lower belly very gently in and up. So you're directing that flow of breath up, that flow of prana or energy. Let your low ribs expand, your mid ribs, your upper ribs, all the way up to the collarbones, the front and back and sides. And then as you exhale, let your outer body soften. So let go of tension from the forehead, the eyebrows, the temples, the jaw. As you inhale, draw the lower belly in and up, expand in every direction. And as you exhale, relax, soften the outer body, but don't let the spine round, okay? So you want to keep the inner body bright, but let the outer body soften. So let the skin and muscles relax, but keep the skeleton nice and long, especially the spine. Continue with the breath. Watch the breath with your mind's eye. Make sure your face is relaxed, especially the jaw. Now exhale completely. And we'll inhale to 4 and exhale to 5. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now keep going just like that. If that's too much, then breathe into 3 and out to 4. Make sure you're breathing in that whole time. You don't want to be doing the count and you're actually holding the breath. So make sure you're breathing in for the count of 3 or 4 and breathing out for the count of 4 or 5. Now on your inhale, think, I am grounded. Exhale and relaxed. Inhale, I am grounded. Exhale and relaxed. I am grounded and relaxed. A few more rounds. If you yawn, it's okay. It's just movement of energy. And just start to notice how you're feeling now. It's after this very short meditation, only a couple minutes. Notice if you feel differently. And then circle your hands together in front of your heart. It's called prayer. Lower your head a little bit. Bring your thumbs from your heart center up to the forehead. Thank yourself for taking this time out of your day to learn a little bit more about meditation and to practice meditation. The energy within me acknowledges the energy within you, and I thank you so much for letting me guide you through this practice today. Namaste. Okay, so good luck on your meditation journey. Please post any comments that you have, any questions that you have in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. All right, have a great day, you guys. Bye.